Hi, Rolf here with your monthly market update for Sonoma County. What are prices doing? Well, the median price in Sonoma County is now 845,000, which is 1% above last year. Let's talk about interest rates. The Fed just reduced the interest rates on September 17th. They reduced it by a quarter point. And so is do now interest rates are gonna go down and buyers are jumping for joy or not? How does it work? Well, if you look at the mortgage rates over the last year or so, they're shown in the graph here. And you can see they're now at 6.26%, and they have already dropped a third percent from the month before. So the truth of the matter is mortgage rates have already dropped. Now, how does this happen? Well, mortgage lenders had already anticipated that the Fed would reduce their rate, and so they had already started reducing their mortgage rates for their clients. So I always get this question, right? What determines mortgage rates? People think it's the Fed rate. Well, it has an influence because mortgage lenders anticipate, like I said, what the Fed will be doing. The other thing to remember is that mortgage lenders have a much longer term view. I mean, you might have a 30-year mortgage, but you might sell in 10 years, so you might have that mortgage for 10 years. Well, the mortgage lenders think in terms of 10 years out. So the rates are really much more tied to the 10-year Treasury rate, and not so much to the Fed rate.